Hey boys and girls, we are on lesson 13.6 in our Big Ideas Math. We have been talking about charts, and we've been answering questions based on the information in tally charts, picture charts, and bar graphs. Today we're going to learn another way to organize data by using line plots. And on the Explore and Grow activity, there is a chart that shows thumb lengths, and the thumb lengths are measured in centimeters. Thumb 1 is 4 centimeters, thumb 2 is 5 centimeters, thumb 3 is 3 centimeters, thumb 4 is 4 centimeters, thumb 5 is 6 centimeters, thumb 6 is 5 centimeters, and thumb 7 is 4 centimeters. And if you look at the line plots, you can see that there are 3 that were 4 centimeters long. So thumb 1, thumb 4, and thumb 7 were 4 centimeters long. There was 1 that was 3 centimeters long, which was thumb 3. There are 2 that were 5 centimeters long, which is thumb 6 and thumb 2. And there was 1 that was 6 centimeters long, which is thumb 5. And the way that the thumb lengths are shown on here is they use X's to show the different thumb lengths. Okay, now we're going to do our Think and Grow activity, which is on page 644 of your math books. This is an example with car lengths. Car 1 is 12 feet long because it's measured in feet. Car 2 is 13. Car 3 is 14 feet long. Car 4 is 12 feet long. Car 5 is 12 feet long. Car 6 is 15 feet long. And car 7 is 14 feet long. Okay, now we're going to use our line plot to plot the lengths of each of the cars. So car 1 was 12 feet long, so we're going to put an X over 12. Car 2 is 13. Car 3 is 14. Car 4 is 12 feet long, so you put another X over 12. Car 5 is also 12 feet long, so there's 3 X's now over 12 feet. Car 6 is 15 feet, and car 7 is 14 feet. So how many cars are 14 feet long? So if we come and find our number 14, we see 2 X's over the number 14, so there are 2 cars that are 14 feet long. What is the most common car length? Okay, so that means which one has the most? Which one is the most common? So we can look and see which one of these has the most X's, and 12 has 3 X's, so the most common car length is 12 feet long. Now we're going to look at a line plot, and we are going to look at long jump lengths, and these lengths are measured in inches. Child 1 jumped 41 inches, child 2 jumped 44 inches, child 3 jumped 43 inches, child 4 jumped 41 inches, and child 5 jumped 45 inches. So now we have to plot these down here according to how many inches they jumped. So child 1 was 41. So we are going to plot an X over the number 41. And when you do this, when you're online in your Big Ideas, you have to click on the arrow and pull it up to make an X. Okay? All right, then we have to do child 2 was 44 inches. Child 3 is 43 inches. Child 4 is 41. It's kind of hard to do. So if you have trouble with it in your Big Ideas, I understand. And child 5 is 45 inches. Okay, The first question says, how many long jumps are 43 inches long? So if we go down here and look at the number 43, how many X's do we have over the number 43? We have 1, so our answer is 1. Only one jump was 43 inches long. What is the most common long jump length? So now we're going to look to see which one had the most. And 41 had the most because it had 2. The rest of them had 1. So 41 is the most common. Okay, now we're on page 645, and we are going to look at puppy lengths in inches. So these are our puppies. This puppy 1 through 8, and their lengths are measured in inches. And we're going to use this this line plot down here to plot our inches. So puppy 1 is 11 inches long, so I'm going to go to the number 11 and make an X for that puppy. Puppy 2 is 9 inches long, so we're going to make an X for 9 inches, and now we're looking at puppy 3, which is 10 inches. And puppy 4 is 12, and I'm going to try to do 2 at a time. Puppy 4 is 12 inches, and puppy 5 is 9 inches. So we need to do one for 12 and 9. So another one over 9. All right, puppy 6 was 10 inches, and puppy 7 was 10 inches. So we're going to put 2 more over 10. 1, 2. And then puppy 8 is 8 inches. Okay, so let's go back and answer the questions. What is the most common puppy length? So we're going to see which one had the most X's, and that's going to be our most common puppy length. 10 has 3 X's, and it has the most, so 10 is the most common puppy length. How many fewer puppies are 11 inches long than 10 inches long? Okay, so we're going to look at our number 11 and our number 10. There is 1 X for 11 and 3 X's for 10, and I know that 3 is 2 more than 1, so that answer is 2. All right, the next one says, how many puppies are 8 or 9 inches long? So we're going to look at our number 8 and our number 9, and we're going to count those X's. So number 8 has 1, and number 9 has 2, so 1 and 2 more makes 3. So 3 puppies were 8 or 9 inches long. How many puppies are shorter than 11 inches? Okay, here's 11, but we need to see how many puppies are shorter than 11. Well, 10, 9, and 8 are all smaller than 11, so these are the shorter inches, and we're going to count all of our X's for 10, 9, and 11. So there's 3 for 10, 2 for 9, which makes 5, plus 1 more for 8, which makes 6. So 6 puppies. Oh, it says how many puppies are shorter than 11 inches? 6 puppies are shorter than 11 inches. Right? And then it says, how do you know? I counted the number of puppies, blank 11, on the line plot. I counted the number of puppies less than 11 on the line plot. Okay, this is an example with a word problem, and we're going to answer the question using the line plot. So it says 9 people measure the length of a guitar. The line plot shows the measured lengths. How long do you think the guitar is? So it's the same guitar and everybody's measuring the guitar, and these are the different lengths that they came up with. And it's measured in inches. One said the guitar was 34 inches long, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 X's over the number 35. So 35 said, so 7 said that it was 35 inches long, and one said it was 36 inches long. So our question is, how long do you think the guitar is? Well, which one has the most? 35. So 35 has the most. So 35 inches is probably how long the guitar is, because everybody was coming up with, the most people were coming up with 35 as the measured length. Okay, now we're looking at number 3, which is on page 646 in your math books. It says 8 people measure the length of a playground. The line plot shows the measured lengths. How long do you think the playground is? Explain. All right, so everyone measured the length of a playground, and these are the different lengths that came up. One was 48 meters, because it's measured in meters. One was 49 meters, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 measured 50 meters. So I think because this one had the most, that 50 meters is the length of the playground. The most common measurement was 50. All right, why are the measurements different? Why do you think they were different? Mistakes were made in measuring it, or some people measure the length in centimeters? I think maybe they didn't measure it precisely, because all the chart tells us that it was measured using meters. So it wasn't measured using centimeters. So I think some mistakes were made when they were measuring it. Okay, now you're going to do your practice in your Big Ideas math. You may also do it in your math books if you want extra practice, but we need to see that you're doing it online, so please do it online through Clever. Remember, when you're putting the X's on your line plots, that you have to drag that arrow up for it to make an X. And if you have any questions, just let us know.